The day he went on stage and interrupted Taylor Swift during her acceptance speech, Taylor Swift put a white guilt curse on Kanye West, and he has been trying to ascertain white people's pleasure, like gain their trust back ever since then. Nani? Dynamite! Dynamite! Quit gaslighting us. It's an overused term. This is something called Google Trends. Google's a massive search engine, so obviously they have a lot of analytics. You can type into Google Trend 2 words that matter to you, and you can see how they trend to each other. The average of Defcon 3 was non-existent at 3 a.m. this morning, in America at least. But when the statement was made back on the 10th, it's kind of eerie, not almost identical, but the pattern flow of these words, Jews and Defcon, is interesting how their ebbs and flows match each other. What's even more interesting is when you add yay to the term. Oh no. Well, look at that. Jew and the word yay almost show up identically. And what do the words Jew, yay, and Defcon 3 have in common with each other? Well, we can talk to her.
Kanye West tweeted on just recently, and I'll read his...
It was yesterday.
Yesterday
morning.
He wrote...
I woke up to this.
Yeah, this is what he said, in case people don't know. I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going Defcon 3 on Jewish people. And then he goes on to say, the funny thing is I can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew also. You guys have... Anyway, he goes on. You saw that tweet, and you responded immediately saying this. Also, on October 9th, the holiest day in Judaism was last week. Words matter. A threat to Jewish people ended once in genocide. Your words hurt and incite violence. You are a father. Please stop.
I burst into tears. I woke up and burst into tears. Defcon 3 on Jewish people?
Melv, thanks for the follow.
What are you doing? This is, it's bad enough that fascism is on the rise around the world, but on Twitter, on a portal, to pour that in as if Jewish people haven't had it hard enough.
Yeah. I have never seen your eyes well up in anger like that.
I literally, I woke up and I thought, my grandparents?
Yeah.
When you got Jamie Lee Curtis,
it's just abhorrent.
Yeah.
It's abhorrent behavior. I hope he gets help. I hope his children get help from him.
Wow.
It's terrible.
It's weird because if you ask me anything about Jamie Lee Curtis, I think I would have messed up and said isn't she the chick from the One Too Many Halloween movies? Also, I dig the haircut. But it's just like, yo, like, that's the response you're getting. Like, bro, you said that on Twitter. And it became apparently clear to me. You know, Kanye West isn't looking for the approval of every white person. He's just looking for the approval of certain white people. Right? He's only looking for the approval of certain white people. Because, I'll say this. Between Ariana Grande... whoever that is, Garbage, I know them. John Legend, I don't know who that is. P. Diddy.
What's up? Check this out, y'all. I am not about to be addressing every last thing that's going on in the world on the internet. But the thing I do have to address is this White Lives Matter t-shirt. I've always been there, and I will always support my brother Kanye is a free thinker, but the White Lives Matter t-shirt, I don't rock with it. You know what I'm saying?
P. Diddy has to come out and make a statement about this?
I'm not with it, and with the press and what fashion is doing, thinking it's a joke. But right now, all America has planned for us is poverty, incarceration, and death. So before I could get to any other lives matter, which all lives matter, you know what I'm saying? That Black Lives Matter, don't play with it. If you don't wear the shirt, don't buy the shirt, don't play with the shirt. It's not a joke.
It's not. I think Diddy gets it. Boosie Badass, I don't even want to give him any plug for this. A notorious transphobe and homophobe has something to say about you. That's weird. Jaden Smith, kudos to him for being the first person to speak out on it. But he's not looking for the approval of everybody. He's only looking for the approval of certain people. Ye's Twitter silence after nearly 2 years, Elon Musk says, welcome back.
There are people who want to gatekeep his ideas.
Relationship with Ye West is now under review. What's under review?
Ye has been critical of Adidas publicly and even accused their management of copying his ideas. So,
in case anybody, I don't know how well known this is. Adidas, the company. The Adidas company is founded in Germany. Now, you might be wondering, why would Adidas want to separate themselves from an anti-Semitic comment made by one of their ambassadors? You might be Fox News. And if those two things are true, then yeah, you would pose the question like, why is Adidas acting like this? Well, you could be fooled into believing that that's some bullshit that you would want to believe. But yeah, a country known as the hub of the death, the murder, the eradication of nearly 6 million people from a demographic might not want their history being publicized by their ambassador. But let's just assume it's because they're just stealing the designs of his shoes.
So Adidas says, look, successful partnerships are rooted in mutual respect. So they're reviewing theirs. They've had this relationship since 2016, and it's been one of the most lucrative in the entire industry. They're ready to perhaps give it up. You're looking at some of the Yeezy gear, the sneakers that Adidas manufactures for his line. They
she doesn't even know the name of the shoes.
$300+, and they sell out in minutes.
Well, that's the important point.
And Adidas is willing to say, you know what? Don't like how you're treating us publicly.
Now, Ye sat down for an interview with Tucker Carlson last night. He called out the media?
He called them hypocrites.
Oh.
We are in a battle with the media. Like, the majority of the media has a godless agenda, and their jokes are not working. This whole, like, oh, Ye's crazy and all these things, they don't work because the media has, they've also watch travesties happen, just even specifically to me, and just watch it and act like it wasn't happening, and they stay quiet.
That's weird. So basically, Ye's first tweet was, look at this, Mark. How are you going to kick me off of Instagram for being an anti-Semitic bigot? You used to be my M-word. Welcome back to Twitter, my friend. And Elon Musk, who knows a lot about bigotry and racism because his father was a major player and donator and gets all his money due to apartheid in South Africa, welcomes him with open arms. And then within hours, Kanye West loses. I don't even know where the article is anymore. It's kind of crazy. But within hours, Kanye West basically... Oh, here we go. Kanye West anti-Semitic conspiracy leaks Tucker Carlson footage. So that was this. But basically, he lost total access to his Twitter account. He's been banned. And then he goes on a tirade once again back on women. He can't help himself.
Fox News' Tucker Carlson for a controversial Lizzo has no time for the haters. The Grammy Award winner seemingly clapped back at Kanye West's recent jab at her weight. During her concert in Toronto on Friday, Lizzo was heard in a video obtained by TMZ saying, quote, "I feel like everybody in America got my bleeping name in their bleeping mouth for no bleeping reason. I'm minding my fat, black, beautiful business." Lizzo also asked the crowd if she could take refuge in the Great White North and took a shot at finding a Canadian spouse for dual citizenship, to which the crowd responded with cheers and laughter. last week, Ye sat down with Fox News' Tucker Carlson for a controversial interview that yielded.
So he's just lashing out at everybody. He said and of that P. Diddy comment, he said basically P. Diddy is being run is actually being ran by Jewish people. It's crazy. Cruz comes to Kanye West's aid via basically jabbing AOC for saying that Kanye West needs to be censored on the internet. And Ted Cruz, of all people, comes out and says, you know, what is that? So basically, I don't know what you mean by that, but basically AOC and the squad. So Ted Cruz was trying to censor them for basically, so there's absolutely no room in this country or our world for anti-Semitism. Why can't I say this word right now? I'm biting my tongue. Oh, I can't even copy the word. Oh, no. But anti-Semitic, basically, it is important to see how harmful / dangerous Kanye West's words, not only to our Jewish brothers and sisters and siblings, but also to our collective society at large. Ted Cruz, so you'll be voting to censor the squad? Ted Cruz is such a fucking animal. Such a fucking animal. So he's coming to the aid of him. But also, during Kanye West's rant, he's not putting his kids at risk. During his rant, he basically docks the name of the school his kids go to. And while there's no concern right now, there's a concern about something happening because he has 80 million fans on social media. So when he docks his own kid's school, this could be seen as a form of retaliation because Kanye West has a private school that's non-accredited called Donda, and he wants his kids to go to those schools. Sounds like a cult. But now Kim Kardashian got to pay extra security, not only to protect her kids, but to protect the other kids. And this is super weird because you know that school shootings and all this shit, we're in the season. As sad as it is to say. So ultimately, what do we know? Kanye West is a jackass, and that's apparent. But when did this start? And I honestly believe the curse of white guilt was placed on him by Taylor Swift. The day he went on stage and interrupted Taylor Swift during her acceptance speech, Taylor Swift put a white guilt curse on Kanye West, and he has been trying to ascertain white people's pleasure, like gain their trust back ever since then. It sounds crazy, but looking at what he's currently doing, what other reason would he be justified in doing it? What other reason would he have for doing this? I'll leave you guys with that. Let's get into the next topic.